got an extra hour of sleep this morning as we turn the clocks back. We were just talking about it, but the annual ritual also means losing an hour of daylight, a consequence that a majority of the country actually opposes. Tonight, we're speaking with a man who is working to change that. Scott Schneider has more.
The sun setting in Chicago a few minutes before 5 p.m., just hours after we all set the clocks back an hour, and the time for complaining has already begun.
That's just like a pain in the.
I don't like it because I love sunlight, you know, when it's warm.
One solution is doing away with the annual practice of falling back and springing forward once and for all. We tried it under President Nixon, and it was so unpopular we went right back to falling back in a matter of months. Scott Yates, a longtime advocate for locking the clock, says when the country tried it in 1974, the timing could not have been worse.
That first Monday of January, which is one of the most miserable Mondays of the world anyway, it was a lot darker than everybody was expecting in the morning, and so everybody hated it.
Earlier this year, Yates appeared before Congress with a compromise plan, a 24-month trial period that locks the clock nationwide, allowing plenty of time to iron out the kinks.
There's a lot of, serious questions. What time should school start, for instance? It's a really complicated question.
There's also the question of whether it's high time to spare those in the Hoosier state from sharing the same spot on the clock as people who live along the eastern seaboard.
It's a little bit crazy that Indiana's in the same time zone as Massachusetts, right? They're 1,000 miles apart.
Once the government shutdown is over, President Trump has said he'll sign the legislation into law. If that happens, Yates believes the land of Lincoln is ideally positioned to see an extra hour of daylight.
There's almost no question that Illinois would be best served by being on what we call daylight saving time now would just become the new standard time.
Yates believes that one day the idea of falling back and springing forward won't make a lot of sense to future generations.
My grandkids at some point may say to me, what was that weird thing that they used to do with the clocks? Like, that sounds crazy. Why did they even do that?
For now, we'll just have to wait until March of next year to enjoy that extra hour of daylight. Scott Schneider, Fox 32, Chicago.